to Electro Jet. Shout out Puerto Rico, you would think that boy Camacho. All I really do is rap, I don't sing no high notes. Every Sunday, gotta check the aftermath. Make sure you hit the like button with a jab. You would think it's Cotto versus Paulie, Brody whipped his ass. Lil bro punching shit like it's everlast. Taking L's to the chin, your shit made of glass. Shade Stadium Jet, seen an Ollie Norton fight. He witnessed Ollie take a loss. He seen Loma versus Haney, Devin should've lost too. Man, it is what it is, it ain't nothing we can do. They can copy shit, no this ain't no 3D printer. Once I'm done with this track, I'll probably eat some dinner. Electro been on YouTube since the beginning. On the YTBC, man, this shit never ended. Bitch, my bars hot like this shit Albuquerque. Bitch say so fly as hell, but no, I ain't no birdie. Electro from NYC, don't know no about New Jersey. Shout out to the tavern, bitch, we on it bright and early. Shout out to this white cake. Once again, Lomachenko beat the fuck out of Devin Haney. They probably want a part 2 shit, I'm like maybe. Back to this rap shit, I've been chillin' lately. Brody whip his ass, call him Felix Trinidad. Yeah, you hear this track, bitch, I'm really in my bag. Nah, Brody whip his ass like he Carlos Ortiz. Cooking up this intro, man, I'm doing it with ease. Subscribe to the channel, Jed, almost at 1,000. KO the sub button like it's Mike Tyson. Gotta grow the channel, have it bigger than a bison. All off the top, you know me, I ain't writing. G-Bells on the beat.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing? I am live for a particular reason because I was gonna go on. I went to a couple different live panels today, and just to talk, just to chill and stuff like that. But I can't, in good conscience, sit in a stream that's gonna sit and cap for one fighter that, in particular, has screwed the paying public so far. And what's up, Garcia? How you doing, brother? I can't sit here and I cannot listen to a channel that can sit there and cap all day for Fury. Nope, not gonna do it. I can sit here and say Fury has skills, no doubt, no doubt. The man has boxing skills, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that that he's not playing the public right now. I'm not gonna sit here and say that he's not. What's up, Get the Smoke? How you doing? How you doing, brother? I'm not. I'm not gonna sit here and say that that he hasn't made some bad choices. I'm not gonna sit here and say that he hasn't avoided Usyk, because he has, man. I don't care. I don't care how you spell it. He's avoided Usyk. And the last time they had some sort of meeting about it, $1 million is the thing that he used as an excuse not to fight Usyk. $1 million. All Usyk wanted was for him to donate $1 million to the cause for his country. That was the excuse. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to that shit. And now they're gonna say, well, Rapstar himself is gonna say that, they're waiting for a bigger bag. No, I'm not going there. I'm definitely not gonna say Usyk ducking Fury. No. I mean, it's well known. It's been documented. They have said, Usyk has made it more than abundantly clear that he wants to fight. Excuse after excuse. Well, you know what? Usyk cares about his country. Usyk cares about Ukraine. So, you can't say that. He cares. He cares about his country. He cares about his country so much he fought for his country, and so did Lomachenko. He literally stopped boxing to go support his country. So, no. So there's two people right there. All right, you can't really say that. But I can't listen to that. I can't listen to stuff like that. So it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and down the channel. I don't know Rapstar like that. I really don't. I'm not gonna sit here and degrade the man. I don't know him like that. I am going to say that I can't sit there and listen to a streamer cap for a boxer, not for one boxer, without having a legit open panel. What's up, OTC in the house? Let's let me go ahead and throw the link up there, copy, paste, so you guys can come up and talk if you want. I'm only gonna be on for an hour or so, maybe longer. Depends on how things go. But you're more than welcome to come up. Just please be respectful. Give everybody a chance to talk. And I'm gonna say this rule. Apparently, some people don't like the rule. If you're my complexion or lighter, the N word does not come out of your mouth in my stream. All right? I don't want to hear, oh, that's a fucked up rule. That's a stupid rule. I don't care. That's my rule. So please be respectful. Give everybody a chance to talk. Because if you don't, then I will mute you to give everyone else a chance to talk. I mean, if you guys want to come up and talk. This is not a free smoke channel. I don't play that shit. I'm not good at free smoke. And I'm not just going to let I'm not going to let the animals rule the roost. I'm not calling you guys animals, but you know what I mean. It is what it is. There's a couple of things I wanted to talk about. I would have had an aftermath the next day after the Boots fight, but I seen so many channels talking about Boots one way or another. I didn't want to get up there and seem like I was jumping on the bandwagon because that's not my style. I did want to talk about the fight, but I'm not gonna do it where friends of mine are streaming about the same thing. I'd rather go to their channels. But now that it's kind of subsided some, I don't mind talking about it. What's up, John Gonzalez in the house? How you doing? Wait a minute, let me make sure these people got wrenches. Garcia, I need somebody to vouch for you before I give you a wrench. So you get somebody to vouch for you that has a wrench, I'll give you a wrench, buddy. It's nothing on you, but I want someone to vouch for you. So if you know somebody that's in my stream that has a wrench, tell them, let them know what you like. So, but it is what it is. That's what I'm gonna need to do. But anyway, you're welcome to come up here. As far as Boots Ennis goes, the man is skilled. He's talented, yes. He could have done better against Villa. He did the best he could do with what he got. He still has a lot to learn. But here's the thing. He no longer needs to be treated special. He no longer needs, in my opinion, needs to be given a certain type of opponent. I feel put him in the deep end. Just throw him in the deep end. He's got enough wins under his belt. He knows what he needs to do. He has a decent trainer. Put him in there in the deep end. No more coddling this kid. I don't like these boxers being coddled after like 15 or 16 fights. You know, no more coddling. Fuck that. So put him in the deep end. Let's see. Put him up against some of EJ's and some of Bud's leftovers. Why not? Why not? See how he does. I'm all for that. I want to see those fights. I want to see how he does. You make a comparison. We did it. You made a comparison between Porter and EJ, and then Porter and Bud. So we want to see this. We want to see Boots in the deep water. No excuses. We got to see if he can take the lickings and keep on ticking. So that's how I feel about Boots. Honestly, I really think that. What's up, Carl? How you doing, my brother? My brother from another mother and down under. But I want to see these things. I want to see him get into a mix with higher skilled opponents. So no more excuses. No more. He needs a step up fight. That his last fight was his last step up. He needs to be put in the deep end. That's Boots. That's how I feel about Boots. And now, if I haven't made it abundantly clear about how I feel about Canelo, all right, up until he made the announcement um, about him fighting Charlo, up until that point, now I wasn't a fan, but I felt like I needed to defend him because he had so much fucking hate coming his way for no justifiable reason. I used to argue with Johnny Boy all about it. What's up, Pounds? Salute to you, Pounds. I felt that he was getting a lot of unjust and unneeded and unwarranted hate. Me and Johnny got into plenty of discussions about it. But once he made that fucking announcement, once he made that announcement, man, nobody wanted to see Canelo fight any of the Charlos brothers. Maybe a couple of years ago, maybe they wanted to see him fight Jamal, but no one wanted to see him fight Jamel coming up from two divisions lower, being out of haven't boxed in right now 14 months after hand surgery, which Canelo has had hand surgery too in that time. Jeremy, what's up, brother? How you doing? The link's up there if you want to come up. But it is I can't go for this, man. I can't justify that action. I cannot. Yeah, he had $150 $150 deal with PBC. Fine, and I know that it's PBC that brought him the choices and fighters that he got. Fine. If he didn't want to fight, Benavides right away and make a bigger deal out of it than what it is already, because in my honest opinion, a Canelo Benavides fight would be a moneymaker, even now if it was his next fight. But fine, I can understand letting it marinate. I get that. That's part of the boxing game. No problem with it. But I didn't want to see him fight Jamel. No, nope. I could have seen some other interim fight or something like that. I could have seen him fighting anybody else. Anybody else. And then they're gonna use the premise of uh the premise of undisputed versus undisputed. That's fucking false advertisement. Because Charlo's belts are not up for grabs in this one. If Charlo loses, he doesn't lose his belt. I get the premise of both fighters are undisputed. I get it. I understand it. But still, I don't buy it. George H., what's up, brother? How you doing? I understand, trying to build up this fight, but I can't excuse that. I just can't in good conscience excuse it. So now I'm on that wagon where everything right now that Canelo does annoys me. Everything he does annoys me right now. And it's just because of that one decision he made. And at the end of the day, it's him that made the decision. Team Batman, what's up? How you doing, brother? Let's see, what's Team Batman saying here? I have not seen many complaining how Benavides was so sure he was going to fight Morrell. I get no. I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to that too, because right now Morrell has no excuse. I mean, not Morrell. Benavides has no excuse not to fight Morrell. Morrell or Billy or someone like that. So, and legitimately, he should get in there with Morrell. There's no reason why he shouldn't. Plain and simple. So that is, in my opinion, what do you guys say? It's a duck now? Yeah. He should be fighting Morrell. Since we know that he's not fighting Canelo, his ass needs to get in the ring with Morrell or Billy. One of those two. And I have the sneaking suspicion, this is just my opinion, if he gets in with either one of those two boxers, he's going to be in the ring with a force to be reckoned with either one of those boxers, because they are not the type of fighters, other than Caleb Plant, that Benavidez is used to. Benavidez has been spoon-fed fucking easy fights for the past 2-3 years. Let me say that again so that you understand me. Benavidez has been spoon-fed easy fights for the past 2 or 3 years. Spoon-fed. So, that being said, hey, what's up, Jeremy? How you doing? Here's my referee. He's in the house right now.
What are you talking? When are you gonna go and pet and hug that shark you were looking at?
Fuck you. That shark, man. Oh, what's the? Wait. What the? Let's see what we got here. Team by Batman is saying, and Benavidez versus who next? The guy not in the top 20. And if that's what happens, Batman, seriously, if that what happened, then nobody needs to be defending Benavidez, because he ain't gonna get. Now, the only reason I say Benavidez and Canelo fight should happen is because that's the fight that should happen. It's only right, and I'm just making that abundantly clear. Wait a minute, Benavidez isn't fighting Morrell? Is that for sure? Holy fuck. Let's see, Pounds. What is Benavidez going to do in the meantime? Fight another LMU? That's it. Well, okay. I see Garcia. Garcia looks like he's going a certain route. Carl, salute. And then we got why they got to be Crips? Garcia, why they gotta be Crips, man? What the fuck? No,
you see the news on the latest Jake Paul thing where he got his ass busted?
Oh Jesus, really?
His face is bloodied up.
And see, Canelo is the most active fighter. This is why I have been defending him. Pounds. That's the thing. Pounds, wait a
minute. You defend him, but you got pissed that he's fucking like.
Yeah. No, I can. It's not strange what I'm doing. I didn't have no problems because Canelo is and was a very active fighter. He fought 2 to 3 times every year. The only time he only fought two times a year was when he had to get surgery on his hand. I'm gonna give the man that. And this is why I defended him so much. But my problem now is I can't excuse his decision to fight. I can't excuse him fighting Jermell Charlo. I could understand Jamal because we wanted that fight 2 years ago. I could understand that because Jamal is a 160 pounder. But Jermell, he's a 154 pounder. So he's going to make Jermell jump up 2 weight classes to fight him. It don't make sense to me. It really don't.
Doesn't it also not make sense that he's making too many fights to where you're having to pay too much money every year to do pay-per-view?
Well, Canelo fights are usually championship fights, except for his last one, Ryder. That was just a mandatory that he had to fight. I shouldn't put it that way. I shouldn't premise it that way with just a mandatory. A mandatory is important. You should fight your mandatories. No ifs, ands, or buts around it. Give me a second. What's up, guest 7529 over on Vaughn Live? How you doing? I'm on YouTube as well, and I'm doing a live. I'm simulcasting live both on Vaughn and on YouTube. So if you want to come to YouTube, just by the same name, go over there, and you can actually chat in there. If you want to come up onto the panel, you're more than welcome to. Oh, let's see what Pound's got to say. Canelo is the most active fighter. Yes, he is. No doubt. No doubt. And then Carl Hunter Hansen says, the Mexican mouse will fight a bump.
Where's them Aussie wombat fighters?
Oh, listen. I want to say, hey, Carl, did you like the last boxer I had on my intro, Carl? Did you see the last boxer I had on the intro, the new intro song that 150 did for me? I did the video. You didn't make a comment. I thought for sure I put him up there specifically for you, Carl, and I'm hurt that you haven't made a comment.
Mexican monster.
What's
I want to see more Aussie Wombat fighters.
Well, you know what? The Australians come up with some good fighters, man. And not for nothing, I like the Maloney brothers, even the one that got the shit kicked out of him by Nakatani. Those brothers have heart. They really do. They fight with heart. And I can't sit here and say Kambosos is garbage. Excuse me, because Kambosos wasn't garbage, and he isn't garbage. I just don't think that he could beat. I don't think that he can beat the likes of a Haney, a Loma, a Tank Davis, or a Shakur Stevens. I don't think he's that good, but he is a good boxer, and he's like an upper tier gatekeeper, in my honest opinion. Yeah, Carl, I want you to know I put that one up there just for you, specifically for you. But yeah, and then you got Tim Tszyu, man. Tim Tszyu is a remarkable fighter. I'm not gonna sit here and blow sunshine up his ass, but he has showed definite improvement ever since he fought in Madison Square Garden. All right, when his first time fighting in the States, ever since he fought in Madison Square Garden, each fight has been progressively better. He is given us a top tier performance. Each fight, it's been better and better. He's learning from each fight. Oh, let's see what Pounds got to say. Pounds says, "I have kid Austin whipping. You got kid Austin whipping Keyshawn, do you?" Yeah, Keyshawn is gifted. I like Keyshawn, but I think they're putting too many. They're putting too many fucking. They're putting too much on his plate right now. Mark Nash TV in the house. What's up, my brother? How you doing? Mark Nash says, "Smash the like button." Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you, Mark. Smash the like button on the way in. Mark, I hit the 1K, brother. I'm a little over 1K now. Thank you for reminding me to say that shit. And Jeremy constantly reminds me of that too. So
What?
yeah, thank you. And if you don't know who Mark Nash TV is, please check out his channel.
Wait. What the fuck do I remind you of?
No, I said you remind me to say hit the like button and all that shit.
No, I don't remind you. I stated.
Yeah, but when you state it, you remind me to say it.
No, because you don't say it after I say it. I do it.
You say it, and then I put it up there and I read it. So what is that? Reading it is saying it.
No, because that's just stating what I just said. There's a huge difference. Huge difference.
Outlaw Boxing in the house. What's up? Oh man, the Australian Jet. That's right. Me and Outlaw talk a lot on WhatsApp. Outlaw's my brother, man, for sure, man. Salute
You
to
gotta remember
Outlaw.
though, if you put a Let's Talk, you gotta put the damn title of what you want to talk about in it too.
I just did this on the spur of the moment, man. On the spur of the moment.
Now we can talk about anything again when you do that. So we can talk
I
boxing.
mean, we're mostly talking about boxing right now because here's what happened. I went into Rap Star's fucking stream, right? Because I saw he just went on. Give me a second.
1 second has passed.
Shut up. I went to Rap Star's fucking channel just to, because I've been going into different streams today just to get my boxing fix in. And I'm listening to Rap Star talk about Tyson Fury like he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. It's like, oh no, I can't listen to this shit. Because I would have gone up on that panel. I would have gone up there if we were gonna actually talk legit boxing and have difference of opinions and be able to talk. But no, he's a Tyson Fury fan through and through, and on top of that, I had people like silencing me. I wasn't being rude in the channel unless my presence is rude. So I couldn't in good conscience just stay there. So I said, I'm just gonna go do my own thing. I'll do my own channel. I'll stream on my own channel. I got a channel that I should do something with it, right? Thank you, Mark, for the congratulations. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, I did, man. Each and every one of those I earned, man. It's like, nah, I ain't buying no. I heard about that you could buy subs and or buy subscriptions. I can't. No, I can't afford that shit. I got a house that I got to pay for.
And pay-per-views to spend money on.
Yeah, no, dude, I got $200. No, yeah, I got $200 left in my.
You said $300 spent on pay-per-view.
No, because I just bought a pay-per-view, so I got $200 left. I'm paying for a pay-per-view that I said that I wouldn't pay for. God, shut up, man! Just shut up. Just shut the fuck up. Paying for a pay-per-view that I specifically said I wasn't going to pay for.
And it was a Canelo fight again?
When I do that.
And it was that Canelo fight you were talking about that you didn't want to pay for?
No, I ain't paying for that one. No, it's the
What the fuck?
It's the fucking the Bud Crawford and Errol Spence fight. Fuck, man. I was talking mad shit last year. They wouldn't get a fucking penny off of me. And here I paid for the goddamn paper.
and see, this is why they keep pushing more pay-per-views. So in a sense, like you were sitting there saying, it's not our fault, but then technically it is y'all's fans' fault because you keep paying for this shit that you don't want to fucking watch.
You're right. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that. And I feel like I got put between a rock and a hard place. Hold on a second. Lemon Pound Cake, what's up? How you doing? I'm simulcasting on YouTube and on Vaughn Live. If you want to come in to join the panel, you're more than welcome to come over here and come over to the YouTube, same name. And I'll give you the link to the panel if you want to come up. So you're more than welcome to come up. I'm talking over on Vaughn Live. Anyway, but yeah, it's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't, Jeremy. You know, because I want to see the fight. It's an important fight to see. I won't give Canelo my money. He doesn't need my money. He just got $150 million fucking dollars. Canelo don't need my money. Actually, neither do either two of these boxers, Spence or Crawford. But for me to be the boxing fan that I am, I have to support it somehow. I got to support my fighters. And guess what? My favorite fighter is fighting on the undercard in that fight. That's why I paid for it. I'm going to see Nonito Donaire break a record, and he's gonna make history when he gets another belt.
Small tangent. I don't know if this would appeal to you, but strawberry horchata chai.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Strawberry horchata chai.
The hell is that?
It's a chai in a horchata mixed with strawberries.
Is that a drink?
What horchata is, yeah.
Oh man, listen, I'm on my fucking oxy.
I know, it's not a small tangent. It just because I just looked at it, it's like it looks interesting.
Oh well, okay. But that's why I bought the fight. That's why I bought the fight, because Nonito's gonna be on the card, and I'm gonna support Nonito no matter what. So that being said, Crawford and Spence made a little money off of me because they added Nonito Donaire to the roster, to the undercard. Hell yeah, Donaire's a fucking legend, man. He's a future Hall of Famer for sure. Yeah, he's got his ticket ready for Hall of Fame. He is, in my opinion, one of the greatest boxers. Are you going to go see? Holy shit! Hold on a second. You going to the fight, Mark? Are you going to the fight, or are you just doing the pay-per-view? Because I can't wait to see that fight. I've talked to Nonito a total of 5 times. I think I've talked to his wife about maybe double that time. I talked to his wife about 10 times around there. And I feel humbled that they would even talk to me and give me a chance to ask pertinent questions as far as boxing goes and stuff like that. So I'm gonna show them all the love I can, and I am definitely gonna watch that fight. Oh, you hung out with him and Rachel this week? Oh man, you gotta tell me about that, man. All right, you gotta talk about that on your next live. I'll definitely join that live. I want to hear about that story, man. Oh, here we go, Outlaw Jed. What's up, brother? How you doing?
What's going on, Jed, my bro? I had to check in with you, lad. I'm on the way to the gym, so I thought, while you're live, got to check in with my brother. You know, talk for a minute.
I appreciate that, man. So yeah, let's see. Mark says they introduced me to Jesse Vargas and Ugas. Wow, that's a nice circle to be in there. I would have loved to hear that conversation. Let's see. We got Pound say Pitbull versus Cameron Herrera. Man, my mouth ain't working right. Shut up. It's going to be a good co-main event. Shit.
That's a perfect segue.
Shut up, Jeremy. Don't even say anything, man. Just leave that one alone. Can you let it go? Let it go. Let it go, motherfucker.
Sounds like you need to put something in your mouth.
You just couldn't let it go. Just couldn't let it go.
You opened that up so easily.
So, Jed, were you over there at Rapstar's stream at all?
No, I haven't been to Rap Stars for a couple of weeks. No, I didn't see it, my brother. I just saw you in
Dude, he was kissing the ass of Fury so deep he could have tasted his breakfast for him.
I don't know how anyone could defend Fury at this point, bro. You know, this is one of the biggest disgraces I've seen in boxing. You know, this Ngannou Fury match. This is even worse than Floyd McGregor, because Floyd wasn't even really active at the time. Not that I'm defending that, but you know what I mean? Like, Fury has a belt. Like, we're one fight away from undisputed, and this fucking fool goes and fights an MMA fighter like this. I can't even believe it's happening. Like, maybe because I was like just hoping it was a troll, you know, hoping the Fury was trolling. They're talking about it. But this fight's fucking
give me 1 second. Jimmy 206, how you doing?
What's up,
I'm doing a simulcast over on Vaughn and on YouTube. If you want to come up on the panel, come on YouTube, and you can get the link to come up and talk boxing. You're more than welcome to. Guest 6446, you're welcome to come over as well. But no, I did not eat the duck. Can you leave the duck alone? Thank you very much. Anyway.
My bro Carl in the chat as well. Come up. He might be busy, but if you got time, come up as well, brother. I think Carl's in the chat as well.
Yeah, I saw when I was there. I saw Carl over at Rapstar.
He's over here now, but he's here now, Jet. He's in the chat now, brother. I was just talking to him over here.
Oh no, I see him in the chat.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for him to come up in the stream.
Might be busy though. He's working. He's working earlier on.
Oh yeah, I forgot the time difference. Yeah, he's probably.
I remember he showed. I don't know. Yeah, he was in the group. He left it, so I don't know if he's working.
See, man, I want to get Mark Nash. I want to get into that position where I get to meet these people. Like I would have loved you. First of all, I would have been in such awe of seeing there in fucking person. I would have been like hamina. I wouldn't have got a word out. I would have been just starstruck the whole time. How do you deal with that, Mark? How the fuck you deal with not being starstruck with meeting some of these boxers? I lost my shit when I saw Zab Judah, man. No lie. When I was at Madison Square Garden, I lost my shit meeting Zab. No lie.
Maybe because I've been around boxing all my life. I just see them as fighters, you know. So like, that outside the ring, they're just another motherfucker, you know. Maybe that's because I've been around boxing all my life. They're just fighters, you know. They're doing the ring.
Well, that's like, listen, Garcia, I met Puro. Puro's cool people, man. Puro's a straight up gentleman. I met him at the Madison Square Garden, at the MGM Grand. He was cool. We spoke for a couple of hours. He's a straight up gentleman. He's really cool. I didn't get any like bad vibes off him whatsoever. So I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that, but that's okay. Everybody's entitled with their opinion. But I think Pudo's a stand-up guy.
Yeah, he seems like he'd be a
Depending
cool
on
lad
Him
to
and I
kick it with.
never agree on shit.
He seems like he'd be a cool lad to kick it with Hero. He's always been a gentleman, stand-up lad on here. You know, when I've come across him. So I'm not surprised to hear that.
Depending on your work ethics, if you get a lot of famous people to come in, if you have good work ethics, I don't care how famous the guy, male, female, whatever shows up, you'll actually do your job more than actually get starstruck by the actual person that shows up. I had when I worked at Blockbuster, God forbid when Blockbuster was still around, a famous DJ in the area that I lived at actually showed up there. Didn't even really pay attention to him, just paid attention to my job, did my job, and like, how'd you? Because he actually came to my register too.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, no. The thing is, I've met celebrities before, right? But I've never met
Hey, Bob.
celebrities that like sports celebrities. I'd never actually met them. And when I went to Shea Stadium to go see Ali versus Norton, I didn't meet anybody. I just saw the boxing match, and I was more enamored with the fact that I went with my stepfather than anything else. Oh, my stepdad took me somewhere, you know. So that was a what's up, Carl? How you doing, brother?
What's going on?
Oh, my bro. What's going, brother?
Salute, fellas.
Go on,
Jeremy, how are you, man?
Salute, my bro.
Outlaw.
Nah, what's good, my bar? Hey, Jed, the only time I was impressed seeing someone in person, so my dad used to work at the airport. In the 90s when I was a kid, I seen Mariah Carey, and she was fucking twice as sexy. So that's the only time I was really, you could use the word starstruck, impressed seeing someone in person, you know.
What the fuck is that?
But it's just with how bad she was.
Yeah, well, Mark Nash says they're people. They're just people like you and I. Yeah, they are. But it's just that when I think about sports celebrities, it just for me that's just a little more because they put their body through the ringer, you know, for basically for our enjoyment. Yeah, mostly for the money, for the bag that they make. But they put their body in harm's way to get the accolades that they got. So for me, that's just a little more than like, let's say, an actor or a singer or something like that. Yeah, they could have
That's
gone.
a good point, Jed. That's a good point. So you give them another level of respect. I could
Exactly.
I could dig that. Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, and that being said, you know, it's just that much more. Like, you know, Zab Judah, seeing Zab, he was right fucking behind me when someone told me Zab Judah's there. I turned around and I was gonna ask questions, had the camera ready to go, and I fucking froze. I was like, I couldn't even ask him for a fucking handshake or anything like that. You know, it's like everybody else is getting pictures with him. It's like, and I'm just like frozen. That's how I got. And I imagine it doesn't get any easier until you get used to doing it. And you know, hopefully I'll get used to doing it one day. But more power to you, Mark Nash. I really I want to talk with you about it because Nonito is one of my favorite, if not my favorite boxer.
You know how you can help yourself with that issue there, Jed? You remember your little like your little cast of characters you would make up?
Yeah.
Go into one of those actual like spiels when you start seeing some of these people, and you'll find out you might actually awestruck them because you're like, shit, I remember watching that.
Oh shit.
You would freeze them instead of you getting frozen.
Well, these boxers now, well, except for Nonito. Nonito was right in the heyday of his career when I was doing those characters. Yeah, but you maybe I should use those.
Yeah.
You know, because I got a bunch of characters that I put on YouTube. Not to mention the drunks. The drunks were really popular like 10, 12 years ago. But man, I tell you what, I am looking forward to the fight. Like I said, I wasn't gonna buy it if it wasn't for the fact that they put Nonito Donaire on the card for Earl Spence and Bud Crawford. Jimmy206. No, I've always been on YouTube. I've been on YouTube since before Vaughn. I've been on YouTube now for 16 years.
Yeah, you want
It's just that sometimes I take breaks from YouTube.
You're a pioneer, bro.
Wait, say that again. Say that again.
You're a pioneer on here, Jet. You following first video, what, 2000?
Your mic
Yeah,
is
I was 2007. I think I was my oldest video. I think it's from 2007.
Is it just me or does Outlaw sound like he's talking on the fucking Bush Telegraph?
I think, yeah. He does sound a little different, a little distant, maybe canish. You know, like he's using that can in the rope.
You can hear how the mic is going out.
Yeah. You right now it's nothing but static, Jed.
So
Nothing
bad.
but static. But say that again.
Still static now, yeah.
No.
Nah, that's better.
Still there.
That's much better right there.
I just think it's just stuck it in and out like you do with a bitch, you know. Like you do with a dirty prostitute. You stick it in and out.
I gotta get it.
Batman.
What?
See what Batman's got to tell us who he was starstruck by.
I gotta ask you, Carl. Why was Rapstar fucking capping for Fury so hard? I mean, hard. I mean, it was embarrassing.
Fury. I've actually heard him bag him out, like with the fight. He doesn't like this fight. He definitely doesn't like this fight. But he does love Fury. He does love Fury. That's his countryman, mate. Fuck.
I don't care about country. You know I don't care about countrymen. How do I feel about
Yeah,
Berlanga?
but that's how some blokes are, mate. That's fucking.
Yeah, but that's-
I'm like that with Tim Zoo. Don't fucking talk about Tim Zoo, or I'm coming at you with razor blades and fucking vinegar.
Nah, dude, I got on that Tim Zoo bandwagon.
It took you a little bit, but you fucking made it. It took you a little bit, but you finally.
It took me a
fucking
little
made
bit, yeah. But that last boxing match he had, he did that. That was it, man. That was the nail in the coffin right there. Bam, I'm on it.
But,
Damn.
had to do
Carl,
that.
if Tim Zoo fights Volkanovski, you're not going to defend that shit. You know what I mean? Like I've said before,
Oh,
I'd be
no,
real with you.
exactly. I mean,
Like you are
fucking-
a fanboy, but you're a reasonable fanboy. You know, like if anyone
Yeah,
defended Fury, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, you can't defend that shit, man. Like you can't defend that way that guy moves. No way in the world.
You can't
Like he
defend
makes Klitschko look like a good champion. You know what I mean? Like
that. Now Klitschko was a good champion. I'm be real. Klitschko was a good champion. The era was just weak, but
he
did
was
not really
boring.
nothing.
He was just a boring cunt.
But he fought every
For-
cunt, you know. He didn't.
He was just a boring cunt. I just
Yeah.
wish Fury
Boring
would start
stuff,
ticking
bro.
these fucking names off the list, bro. You know, instead of making all his mates rich. Like I get that he's a massive draw card. I get that he draws 100,000 to fucking any stadium. I get that. But I just want to see undisputed, man. I just want to see undisputed.
Yeah, you don't have mods in my stream.
Nah.
Hold on a
No,
second.
this is probably the first time I've been on my gym account though, Jet. I think I got a mod with my other account, but that was my gym account.
Nah, don't give him a wrench so I can time him out.
No, he gets a wrench. I don't care. He
No,
gets
but
a wrench.
that'll have to break Carl's face when I see him. You better mod me up. 'Cause I don't have to hurt him.
Hey, if anyone knows who Garcia is, if anyone can vouch for Garcia, I'll give him a wrench. But and until somebody does, I can't wrench him up because I'm not trying to have Pigeon have any shit.
I'm not sure. I think there was an account at Rapstar's US Border Patrol that was timing you out. I don't know who the fuck it is. It might be Pigeon.
Yeah.
It might be Pigeon. And I did ask Rap to give you a wrench over there, bro. But yeah, I don't know if he's seen it or not.
That sounds like a pigeon name. I ain't gonna lie. What was it? US.
Yeah,
Coastal?
US Border Patrol.
Get the Puerto Rican out. Get rid of the Puerto Rican guy.
I heard a rumor he wanted to go down to y'all's land down under.
What's that?
I heard a rumor that a certain bird wants to go down to your guys' land down under.
Who wants to Fury? Who the fuck's he going to fight here?
Just a little birdie wants to go down there and get a couple of men.
Yeah,
All right.
well, it's
Okay,
I
Pounds,
think he's talking about
Pounds
pigeon. I think he's
just,
talking about pigeon cup.
oh pigeon. Yeah, I thought you were talking about
Hey,
Fury.
Sudanese,
Yeah.
there's a few agates here. Don't worry about that. So
Okay,
He'll
Pounds,
find some.
I'm going on your word, Pounds. I gave him a wrench, Pounds, because you vouched for him, brother.
Yeah, I've seen him around. He's always sort of courteous. He says
Ben
g'day to
Pounds
me.
is my brother. He's a stand-up brother, 100%.
No, Garcia, the Garcia lad.
Yeah, no, Pounds just fucking vouched for Garcia. So
Pounds
Yeah.
vouching for him, and he's going to be all good.
Yeah, he's always been courteous. He's a fucking
Yeah.
he's a decent dude, man.
Pounds vouches by him. He's 100%.
Yeah.
yeah, so Pounds has been coming here from since when I just a little bit after I started streaming about boxing and stuff like that. So yeah, Pounds, I'm gonna say yeah. I'll trust Pounds' word there. Just guys, listen. I don't know. Just so everyone understands, I do not know all of Pigeon's accounts. You gotta give me the heads up because I do not want Pigeon having a fucking wrench on any of his accounts. So
You can tell because the name that he comes in with usually ends up being something quite dramatic, as well as whatever the fuck he says right after.
He loves the shock and awe tactic.
You got to give it to him though. He has some clever names. He's got some of the best names.
Fucking Destiny White.
Destiny White. I was going to you beat me to that. That is the all-time great, lad.
That is fucking hilarious. Brian Darkin. He's got Electrojet. Have you seen his Brian Darkin account? He's got this big fat black dude as his emoji over Brian Darkin.
are you kidding me?
He's got Brian Darkin. Oh fucking hell! Yeah, he's got names for the ball.
Smoking Joe Biden. He used to have one with that back in the day. I remember.
Smoking Joe Biden.
Smoking Joe Frazier. Smoking Joe Biden.
I wanted to also see because one thing that bothered me that happened over this past week is that a good friend of ours, a channel that we all love hanging out in, which is Mad Chad's Tavern, and he shut it down temporarily, and then someone fucking McSmith give him shit. I don't understand why he's gonna give the one person that lets McSmith get away with all the shit he says, he's gonna give him shit. So it's like that makes no sense to me.
That's just how that old cocksucker's wired, mate. That's
He
just
changed
how he
that
is.
name already.
Say again?
Yeah, 100. Yeah.
I just don't understand. I don't understand. I mean, I get it. Let me tell you. First of all, I understand why Chad wanted to take a break. I get it because he can't be up there all the time. And then when he gives keys to other people, then he's taking a chance. And he took one chance on what was it?
Fucking Slugger.
Yeah, Slugger Sam. And Slugger, I don't know what Slugger did, but apparently he got.
Oh, he took everyone's wrench away. He fucking is just an absolute fucking idiot. He was blocking people. Just an absolute fuckwit.
See, this
you run into that risk there by doing that, by giving people the keys. So I can understand, and I can just imagine how much shit McSmith gave him when he gave me the keys, and I was the only one to put McSmith in his place. Shut the fuck up and talk after someone else talks, not over them.
And here's the thing, Jed. No one should be having a bad word to say about Chad. He lets everyone on his stream. He gives everyone the time of day. He lets everyone say their opinion.
Exactly.
So I just want to give that brother his credit. I'm going to miss the tavern. I'm going to miss him, but I'm happy for him that he's taken time off and finding something more positive in his life. So salute to that brother. And when he comes back, I'll be happy to talk to him, whenever that is.
Yeah, me too. But I want him to come back sooner, and we need some good people to fucking step up and help him and just run the roost for a little while. Well, just to give him a break so he doesn't have to be up there fucking 7, 8, 9 hours out of the day and shit. And I didn't mind doing it, but I found out that man, I am physically not capable. Like after 4 or 5 hours, I'm like, oh, I'm hurting. Please help me. I was crying like a bitch.
I could just hear you actually sing it exactly just like that too.
Dude.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, I was no, literally, I was crying like a bitch. Like the day that I did like 6 hours, right? And I don't even do 2 hours on mine, man. I did like 6 hours, and I was fucking crying because I was in pain.
That's why.
Guess
This is why he loves
4393.
doing communist TikTok all the time.
Oh man, never mind. I'm not gonna give him attention. I did fucking fuck you, free throw. Anyway, sorry about that. Oh, McSmith, we were just talking about you, man. Lo and behold, speak of the devil. But yeah, I want fucking Chad to come back, and people need to give him a lot less shit, McSmith. You got that? A lot less shit, because that's the one place where you can go and nobody gives you shit about it. You say whatever you want, and he doesn't care. He doesn't want to put rules up there, and I understand how he feels because he feels bad about rules because he's a rule breaker in his life, so he doesn't want to feel like he's got to put rules on. But you can't bitch it if he gives someone else the keys so that he could take a break. And the man does need a break. He definitely needs a break. He needs to do his own thing and not worry about being on YouTube only, man. So, just saying, don't give the man too much shit.
And to interject real quickly, y'all need to stop using YouTube and start jumping over to Rumble and start using Rumble instead of YouTube. Because the way YouTube's going, 70-30, where like Rumble, Kick, they're actually doing it to where it's either 3% or even 10% of your pay cut from your sponsors and shit.
I heard about Kick. Kick was taking 5% only.
Yeah,
giving the streamers 95%. I'm actually do something with my GTA over there. I'm gonna start playing GTA once my wife's computer gets fixed. I'm gonna go over there, but we can't do any of that stuff until. All right, Carl, no problem. Until we get the house. Oh, and by the way, Jeremy, the people came by today to start on the house, to start wrecking the house down. They asked me if they can cut down some posts so that they can be able to move the one house out and move the other house in. So we might have the new house in its spot in 2 weeks. So I'm all stoked about that.
Okay, just to clarify, why did you have to tell me that specifically?
I was just saying in general. Most of these guys here know about it. I didn't know if you knew about the house.
Dude, I watched some of your communist TikToks about it. Okay, so yeah.
Oh. Hey, what's up, Daniel Berry? Sports highlights. How you doing, man? McSmith, no, there's no doubt. McSmith, there's no doubt that you have a fondness for Chad. But you have this innate ability of not having hair on your tongue. And because something displeases you, you just go out and blurt shit out that sometimes I think you need to be a little more reserved. That's all I'm saying. There's no doubt that you like the guy a lot. You hang out there every time he goes live. No doubt. We know how you feel about him. But sometimes I feel like you can be a bit harsh. I mean, and since you go off on everybody, I guess you thought Chad was no better than everyone else, but he's the owner of the channel, man. I figure give that guy just a little more respect than everybody else. That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to full on agree with that specific thing there. If it's someone's channel, you don't talk over the person's predominant channel first. You let them hold their ground. Same like Jedi, anybody else's channel. If it's their channel, they have control, not you.
But you know, I want Mad Chad to come back. So let's all like every time you see Chad, tell him bring back the tavern. You know, but do it in a nice way. Don't like push him. Just like, yo, we can't wait for the tavern to come back, man. Because I'm looking forward to hanging out there again. I love the tavern. I love Black and Brown. You know, I love these guys, and of course, Jedi is the one that introduced me to all you guys. So I'm always gonna give Jedi preferential treatment over everybody. But you know, Jedi, you know, he appreciates all you guys the way I have learned to appreciate you guys. But let's give Chad a reason to come back. All right, let's give him a good reason to come back and say, all right, you know, things will be a little different. Maybe I won't give him as much shit as I have.
He didn't.
He's just taking a break.
He has rechanged the name to 100%, yeah. But his primary content has been like stripped down to just like some of the like his kid, or I'm assuming his kid or kids basketball games.
Yeah. So I don't ask because I feel like that might be gay. If it is, I don't want to ask because it's like that's personal and shit like that.
No, it's okay to ask, but it's to if he wants to answer.
That's exactly Pounds hit the nail right in the head. Usyk versus Fury will bring Chad back. Yes, it will. If that fight were to happen, that Chad would be right back for goddamn sure. Hold on a second. I got to reply to somebody. 5944. You say, get a life, you fat fuck waste. I'm sorry. I listen. I can hear and feel all the love that you got from me. Look, I'm not interested. I really am not. I'm married, so I ain't fucking no one else but my wife. So, you know, I'm sorry, you know, but
that's not what I heard, Jed. I heard you and Pigeon had a little thing there for a while.
Oh, you need to shut the fuck up there, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Does Chad have enough subscribers to have super chat? Shit, I don't even know if I have enough subscribers to have a super chat because I don't know. Well, fuck, I don't know how to get super chat. So I'd rather depend on my PayPal or my Cash App. I don't worry about super chat. So it is what it is. But moving forward, another subject I wanted to touch on. Another subject I wanted to touch on as far as boxing is concerned. This whole Devin Haney is ducking Shakur, or Devin Haney is ducking Tank, or Devin Haney is ducking what's his face from 140. God damn it. Now I can't even remember names again. But listen, if anyone should get another shot at Devin Haney, it should be Lomachenko, because if anyone watched that fight and has any kind of sense, they know that Lomachenko won that fight. Lomachenko won that fight. It's plain and simple. So Lomachenko should get a rematch. But if he doesn't get the rematch, as much as I like Shakur Stevens, and I do like Shakur Stevens, I am a fan of his, he has not done anything to deserve a shot at undisputed. He's only fought one person at 135, and that's that. All right, so that's not telling me he deserves a shot. Oh, Regis Prograis is who I was thinking about from 140. Now, if he does decide to go up, now wait, from what I understand, he might be mandated to fight Shakur Stevens by the 21st of this month. If he doesn't give an answer or something like that, I don't know what they do because I'm not a manager. That's a way above my pay grade. But from what I read and what I've seen on some videos, from Fight Height and shit like that, he has to have an answer. He has to have something set up by the 21st for an answer for Shakur Stevens if he's going to take that mandated fight, because the fight will be mandated from what I understand.
So
Not
Jed,
that Shakur Stevens deserves it, but even as badly as Frank Martin fought the other day, Frank Martin is more in line to get a shot at the undisputed than Shakur Stevens. It's that simple.
so Jed, you're asking about something. You weren't sure about it. I just looked it up. You've met at least possibly two of the requirements. You need at least 1,000 subscribers, which you already have. Over 4,000 valid public watched hours, which most likely you possibly have as well. You need to be monetized. You need to be a part of the YouTube Partner Program. You have to have no active community guideline strikes on your channel. Make sure you have a 2-step verification on your system. Have advanced features access on your YouTube channel and AdSense account. And then you'll be eligible for super chats.
I have to have an AdSense account.
Oh, good lords!
I heard the other stuff too. Oh, that's what I got to do.
Good lords, where was it?
But the AdSense account is the last thing I heard. So I'm gonna.
Yes.
But again, though, I'd rather them hit me up on Cash App or on PayPal, because PayPal and Cash App don't take out as much as YouTube does.
Exactly.
By a long shot. I think YouTube takes like more 30. Than half. Oh, they take 30?
Exactly 30, yes.
They take 30%, and for what? No, I don't think so. So here, let me do it this way. I'll just put it this way. Move this up. Banners. Here you go. If you'd like to donate, you're more than welcome to go there. That'll be up for 1 minute only. Then I'll pull it down, because that's not the focus of my channel. Not here, not now. That's not my focus. My focus when I talk boxing, it's because I love boxing.
Exactly.
I love talking with people about boxing, and I go on to so many different channels talking about boxing. So, but yeah, that's long enough. Don't need that up there no more. But moving on. I don't feel. This is in response to McSmith. How is anyone ahead of Tank Davis? Here's my problem with Tank Davis. Tank Davis won't cross the street, quote unquote. He won't cross the street. Like, really? He's got the belts don't matter attitude. It would be a great fight. Yes, I think a Tank Davis, Devin Haney fight would be a great fight. But Tank has made it abundantly clear.
What?
He needs to send the paperwork into Haney, not the other way around. So why hasn't he? If you have an answer for that, McSmith, then let me know. But he's the one that needs to send in the paperwork to fight Haney, and he hasn't. He keeps fighting these, out of the top 10 fucking matches. If anything, he's been making people popular. Like, he's made Pitbull popular. Pitbull has made his bones by fighting Tank Davis. And if you ask, a lot of people think that Pitbull beat Tank Davis. A lot of people think that. So he made his bones with Tank. So Tank is the one that needs to go and make the effort to fight Haney. And if he did, I believe Haney would take that offer. I think Haney would fucking fight Tank. Now the big thing is, like, is Tank going to sit there and take the B side because he's been spoiled rotten and be treated like an A side fighter? When you're going up against Haney is the A side. It's that simple. But if you guys want to talk, talk about anything else other than boxing, I'm gonna let Jeremy here pick the next subject what we talk about. So if anyone else wants to come up, you got about a minute, and then we're gonna let Jeremy pick the next subject. You ready to pick the subject, Jeremy?
Go in the fucking bathroom. You trying to make me fucking talk?
He's fucking running out of that. Wait, motherfucker! I'm taking a shit. Wait.
No, I was taking a piss. Why would I be taking shit?
Because I have a sneaking suspicion Jeremy's going to want to talk about either movies, comics, or something in that genre, or maybe
Nerd culture
comic book
specifically?
movies. Say again?
Don't you mean nerd culture specifically?
Well, it's no longer considered nerd culture, is it? Isn't
Yes,
that-
it's still considered nerd culture.
Okay.
Comic books, games, movies, anything that actually has to use your fucking brain for. Boxing takes brains. No, it doesn't. You knock the fucking brains out of them. How the fuck is that using your brains?
No. Boxing takes brains because if you don't know what you're doing in the ring, brother.
So how is it some of them motherfuckers come out there with brain damage?
They get brain damage because they didn't have the
Their
right
asses knocked the fuck out in the head.
They didn't
brain
have the
damage.
right knowledge, man. They didn't have the right knowledge to not get hit.
Yeah, like Jake Paul, because his ass looked bloody as fuck. His nose was busted up. His eye was bleeding out. Fucking
Dude, I didn't
head.
even see the fight. First of all, when was that fight?
I don't know for sure. I just saw a clip of it saying that Jake Paul got his ass fucking obliterated by someone. I can't even remember the guy's name, but he was like, yeah, I wanted a piece of his ass. I think it was Fury.
Oh, really?
I think. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, no, he lost to Tommy Fury. Yeah. He lost to Tommy Fury for sure. Hold on.
No, I think it was the Nate Diaz fight, I think. He just got busted a fuck.
Oh yeah, he fought Nate Diaz. Was that the fight I was thinking about today?
I don't know, but I just know that whatever the picture was, it showed Jake Paul bloodied the fuck up. So you get when you go woke and think you can get into a boxing ring now. Might as well put someone like I'd love to see Ken Shamrock actually have gone into boxing and try to bust someone the fuck up.
Ken Shamrock.
Yeah.
That would have been interesting, but Ken Shamrock, man, he was.
That's my fondness for MMC though.
Yeah, he was in UFC back when I thought UFC was cool.
Yeah.
You know, that's when he was in UFC, he was there when I thought UFC was, because there was like really not too many rules. They just prevented you from killing the other guy. That was basically about it. There were no weight classes for the most part.
Nope.
Because I remember when I saw that big Yokozuna looking motherfucker fought this one small guy, and Yokozuna got his shit pushed in.
The best fights were against Ken Shamrock and the Bear.
The Bear. Which one was the Bear?
He was that Russian dude that they called the Bear. I can't remember his name specifically, but he was Russian. He was huge. Ken Shamrock looked like a goddamn dwarf to this dude.
I used to love watching Tank Abbott fight because Tank Abbott was every fucking bouncer you ever met. You know, Tank Abbott was basically the bouncer that you would meet at these big fucking clubs and shit like that, and he constantly throwing people out. That's who Tank Abbott was, and it was just like I used to be a bouncer, but I never did the shit he did. That's for damn sure. I would talk to people politely and ask them to leave, please. And yes, I did say please. And most of the times they would just leave, all friendly like. But apparently with Tank Abbott, and everybody asked to leave, gave him a fight. So, but goddamn, he was brutal in the ring. Did you ever see any of his fights?
The fights I remember watching were the Ken Shamrock ones against the Bear.
Yeah,
He had to, him and the Bear had to fight, what, 3 or 4 different times to end that squabble, basically.
oh shit, what's going on here? Hold on a second. Fuck.
What's going
I
on?
just gotta. Oh, somebody just gave me a warning on pitching. Ah! Hold on a second. Let me back this shit up. Let's see who is in here. He gave me a name for pigeon. Is there that name in my stream?
No.
And there it is. Yeah, that one's definitely not getting a wrench.
What?
Nice pigeon.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
No, I don't want him to know I know the name. Fuck that.
What was the name?
I don't want him to know that I know the name.
Jesus Christ, you dumbass. I don't even see a name that you're thinking of. Not one.
No, somebody messaged me on the phone.
Oh. On what?
On my phone.
Oh.
On the chat that I'm in, on the boxing channel, that chat that I'm on in the phone.
So that other channel is where he showed up on? Because it wasn't on YouTube.
Yeah, he showed up on the other channel too, yeah.
No. Because
I
I've
think-
noticed this list and not one
Carl
thing that
was
I've known.
telling me that he thinks that's who silenced me in Rapstar's fucking stream.
Hmm.
All right, man. Time's up. So, what do you want to talk about? You get to pick.
The fuck? I'd rather go on the consensus. I know the consensus here right now would probably be more on boxing, but
There's
what
only
would
3
anybody
people
else
here.
like to actually hear about? Because I know I start coming in, you're going to start bitching. Oh, it's that conservative shit you keep talking about now.
No. All right, let me ask you this. Have you seen?
Okay. Wait, no, wait. I got one because it's been a hot topic completely as of today. Have you heard of the new the Snow White and the One Dwarf?
No. What the fuck is that?
The new cast for the new Snow White live action movie has 7 diverse casts. Only one of them is a dwarf.
Really? Are you serious?
Dead serious. And Snow White isn't Snow White. She's Snow Brown.
I don't got a problem with that. I don't care about that. But
No. Okay.
Or-
Listen.
Maybe-
Listen. This is why I know you love to sit there and say I don't give a shit. But listen to the name and tell me how the fuck can it be anything other than Snow White? That's a double entendre. Snow is white. White is white. How the fuck are you going to change the person's fucking things by saying, "Oh, she's brown"? Wait, what? Snow White. Might as well call her brown shit.
That's
And the 7 dwarves, really? Wait a minute. How the fuck did dwarves get turned to one dwarf and everything else is some fucking, like, are you kidding me? That's one of those ones. I can guarantee you that shit's going to be
I got to check. Do you have a link to something about it?
You can look at, well, I can say you can look up clownfish, but you won't look at clownfish because you think you're better than clownfish.
Why would you think I think I'm better than clownfish?
You hate what clownfish says half the time. Actually, more like 70% of the time.
All right, the channel is a bit.
See? There you go.
Hold on, the
And you're
channel.
telling me I need to be more open-minded. You
Wait.
fucking
The channel's a bit jaded. It's a bit jaded, but you know I don't hold that against him. Once he starts going off the handle about shit. See, look, here's the thing. They have a tendency. Listen, before you judge. They have a tendency to go off the deep end and just like say, "Don't go watch this because it's this way." When I do my reviews, right? What do I say? This is my take. But don't go by what I say. Make your own decision. Judge for yourself. I'd love to hear you. That's what I say, because I don't want people like missing out on something that they would think is a good movie or a good show. And because I don't think it is, it's not fair. So I said, make your own decision. That I consider is fair. But when you just out now say, no, this thing is garbage, they're woke and this, that, like he gave Miss Marvel no love whatsoever. None.
I wouldn't either.
Whatsoever. It was a fucking coming of age show. Basically,
I don't care. Miss Marvel title was started by Jean Grey.
Yeah, but we're talking about.
I don't care.
But
You fucked it up.
You're old.
And then they had the nerve to sit there and say, okay, she's an inhuman. Now she's a mutant. No, she's not even fucking real.
All right, here's the thing about that. See, you got to read the whole story. Here's the thing about that. Originally, Miss Marvel was supposed to be a mutant, but because all the bullshit was going on with the X-Men over at Fox,
and no.
You know, so they wanted to concentrate more on the Inhumans and make them the central focal point, because the X-Men were the most popular of their franchise as far as comics goes. But since they sold off the X-Men, the rights to make movies with the X-Men to Fox, they didn't want to endorse the X-Men anymore in the comics. But originally, Kamala Khan was supposed to be a mutant. The creator of Kamala Khan said that herself. So that's why I believe they
could have gave her an entirely different name, and then everybody would have been fine. But taking Jean Grey's original code name for her, no.
Well, see, you have a problem with it, and you have a justified reason, because you're an old school purist when it comes to the comics. Understandable.
And my only problem with Clownfish, I hate how Neon has to repeat everything after Geeky Sparkle says something. It's like, are you kidding me? Can you not have original thought? That's my only problem with that channel. Other than that, half the shit they talk about is actually quite true. Half the shit they talk about, it's just, are you fucking kidding me? The shit they're going to do to fuck up, like the originals, like Snow White. You're gonna fuck up Snow White. You're gonna fuck up the Little Mermaid. You're gonna fuck up like there's another one that they're coming out with that they're gonna fuck up again too. Some other like Disney classic. Like, you can't do that. You just cannot do that. Make an entirely like the Princess and the Frog. Yeah, that definitely could have been made in a black note completely. Yes, the very original, very, very original cartoon, yes, was a white girl. But, I mean, that's a fucking frog you're kissing to change into a fucking prince. You can do that any way the fuck you want. But then you can actually you can see how that would actually be quite racist. Why does a black woman want to fucking kiss a goddamn fucking frog to turn it into a prince? Are you kidding me? I mean, in logic,
I don't know why anyone would want to kiss a frog unless they wanted to get high off of the what do you call it? Hallucinogens on their fucking on their body.
Exactly.
Because some frogs and toads have hallucinogens.
Exactly.
Fucking eat that shit out. You know?
It's like the comedian thing about the racist. I can't stand that fucking terminology at all, because every race out there is one race and it's human, not your skin color. Skin color has nothing to do with a race. But anyway, the whole concept, like they said behind it, if you see a bunch of black men running, you just start fucking running too, because they're fucking running. You don't stop. Running.
That's how I always felt. If you see a gang of motherfuckers running away from something, yeah, I'm gonna run away too until I find out what the fuck is going on. You know, so,
it doesn't matter who the fuck skin color is. Anybody in a fucking movie, I mean, even if it's a black dude sitting there with a fucking camera going, "Are you fucking me? That thing's bigger than you. Why are you standing there looking at that shit, taking pictures of it? want to get pictures of it. What? Are you fucking stupid? I can't wait for the day like a kaiju just comes out of the fucking world, comes down here, and some idiot sitting there going, I'm going to take a picture of it. No, run.
Yeah, well, that's like the storm chasers. The people that go chasing tornadoes and shit like that. Why would you go in the middle of that shit? But then if they did, we wouldn't get such great pictures that we got.
That's nature. There's a difference. I'm talking about something that's live that can come down there and eat you up in one fucking bite. And you're going to stand there and take a picture of the motherfucker. Just like you with your communist TikToks going, the things white people do. Are you kidding me? The things any of you humans do, period.
Come on. You know, listen. All right. You may not like my series of the shit white people do, but come on, it's shit white people do.
It's not
You
just
know
white
this.
people.
You know this to be true.
I've seen some of y'all Puerto Ricans that do some weird ass shit too.
Listen. Most brothers, most Hispanics, most Asians don't go stepping up to a fucking bear. All right,
Oh,
trying
shit.
to feed it.
Oh shit! Have you seen what some of y'all Puerto Ricans do down there? They're just as bad as the fucking crocodile hunter.
But I did have to correct it. I still threw white people in when they remember the black guy that dropped the fucking alligator or the fucking whatever it was. It was either a crocodile or alligator. I had to throw in there. Your parents are white, aren't they?
I would say I would have to change those to when your fight or flight button doesn't fucking work anymore. The shit that people do when their fight or flight doesn't work.
Here's the thing with that.
Here's the thing. What? Are you saying something? I can't hear you. Talking? What the hell? Hello? What the fuck? We still alive? Yeah, we're still alive. What the fuck, Jed? What the hell happened? Channel's still alive, but he's like frozen. That is weird. Jed. Speak, boy. Woof, woof. He's frozen as fuck. Who's all still here? You see 4 people, but that's usually what the fuck? His shit just cut out. I think he just got a community strike. What the fuck? Well,
I'm back. It was on my side.
I know it was on your side. I thought you got a community strike all of a sudden. What the fuck? That was just odd. You just froze the fuck out.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I lost internet for a second, so I don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to, because I'm directly connected. I'm gonna have to go and get a what do you call it? One of those Wi-Fi receivers for the computer.
No. It's called getting a hardwire, so you don't have to have that problem.
No, I'm hardwired in.
So you should never have that problem then.
But the problem is, because I'm out in the boonies, right? And if we lose internet someplace, like if a power pole or something that goes down, it'll affect here. So if I have my phone, I'll have a backup as my phone as a backup as a hotspot. So I need to get one of those little things that you hook to the computer to catch a Wi-Fi signal. Because my computer doesn't have Wi-Fi built into it.
Just to ask, are you using satellite or cable?
I am using. I don't have cable. I just have internet. That's it.
That's what I asked. Are you using satellite or cable?
Oh, cable.
Oh, damn. It's like, I don't have cable. I don't give a flying fuck if you have cable TV or not. It's the type of fucking internet service. If you have cable, there should be no drop signals at all. Satellite drops signals like fucking crazy.
Yeah, no, I could show you what I'm talking about, but I lose my network connection for some reason every so often. But I'm Ethernet connected, but for some reason every so often I lose the internet, and it's because of the company, not so much because of my computer. So I'm just I got to use my phone as a backup.
Is your guys' cable Comcast out there?
Yes.
Oh, fuck's sakes. That's why.
Cuntcast.
Cuntcast is more like it.
Yeah. Lord, here's the thing, man. I'm gonna start one on shit black people do too. And then I'm gonna have one shit Puerto Rican or shit Hispanic people do. Boy, man, I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble for that.
Because his white ass is going to get in trouble for talking about
you,
Hispanic.
man. Stop that. I'm not white. I know I look white, but I'm not white.
Lou Albano white motherfucker here.
But yeah. But yeah, man, I don't know why you bitch about that, the shit white people do so much, because you know, there's some stupid
I know
stuff they
it's
do.
everybody that does that shit. It ain't just white people.
Nah, the majority, I know a majority of non-white people don't go and cuddling up to a fucking raccoon acting like it's a cat or a fucking pet. Fuck that noise. You know, they don't.
I don't know. And Puerto Ricans have like a fucking family of raccoons up in their house all the time.
I never had a raccoon in my house once. Never.
Did I say you?
Puerto Rican though. You said I know some Puerto Ricans.
Yeah. And Puerto Rico no less too. So yeah, let's get it straight.
I did have the one encounter with a bear, but I don't fuck around with bears. So that would just happen.
See, the only problem I have with it is you only stick to it. So I'd like to see some like the shit Native Americans do. Come on now. What, we don't do stupid shit too?
Yeah, you know what Native Americans do? They can't drive by they can't just pass a packaged liquor place. They have to stop. Over here in New Mexico, at least, they have to stop at every fucking packaged liquor. These motherfuckers got a drinking problem out here. All right?
Well, what do you expect when New Mexico still has drive-through fucking liquor stores?
No, we had to stop them. They stopped the drive-through liquor.
That must have been pretty recent, because when I was out there,
why do I gotta suffer because some fucking Native Americans can't control their fucking alcohol consumption?
Well, what about that? What about the deadliest fucking snakes with the highest venomous poison? We'll pick them up like they're fucking like a toy.
And then that's another thing. Why are you gonna have a rattlesnake as a fucking pet?
Why not?
Excuse me.
Why not?
Hell no.
Or like that little kitty cat you had on there too.
See? And I couldn't even tell that old lady was white. I couldn't tell. But I know some Hispanics that have cats
like that, exactly.
Like that. Like, it's like,
I wouldn't mind having that cat like that too.
But you notice that I didn't say shit that white people do on that one. I said,
no, you had a weird ass voice on that one.
Oh yeah, I did the announcer voice. I did the
in this world of craziness, one woman with a cat. What the fuck? And then you can hear Katie in the background. What the fuck's with that voice?
In a world where a lady thinks that this cat loves her, but he wants to bite her fucking neck.
No, that biting thing isn't really trying to bite their neck. It's a weird nipping thing that they do.
Did you see the size of those teeth?
And
do you want that nipping at you?
If it's nipping at me, yes.
Are you
If it's full
fucking
on
mad?
trying to take its whole fucking mouth around my
Let 'em
neck,
take
then
your-
I'd have a
rip
problem.
Your jugular out. You won't have a neck if that
They're
thing nips you just
gentle.
right.
They are gentle. They know how to be gentle. It's just like a house cat. A house cat can do the same amount of damage as that big cat if you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
No, I have to disagree with you. Hold on a second. I gotta disagree. No. Because even cats fuck you up. Seriously.
Exactly like I just said. I just said
Cats fuck-
cats,
listen.
if you don't watch what you're doing, will fuck your ass up too. And those are smaller teeth. They can do the same amount of damage to your jugular too, if not even worse. Because those are smaller holes. That shit will squirt the fuck out like a goddamn faucet.
Let me let them know what we're talking about here. Hold on a second. All right. Just so everyone knows what we're talking about. I'm gonna share screens. Okay. This is what we're talking about, guys. Are you gonna let is it true? Okay. Look at this. Look at the size of this motherfucking cat.
That's tiny.
Look at that. In a world where a lady doesn't realize that her cat eat her fucking neck off. What the fuck is wrong with people?
So what the fuck is wrong with you in that boy?
Now, I'm gonna pause it.
See, that was the
I'm gonna
best part.
replace it.
And then you look
Shut up,
over at
man.
it too, like, what
All right,
the fuck?
look. See that shit? If that cat decided to bite down, that bitch's shoulders would be gone.
That's tiny. And you can tell that
Yeah.
actually he is Hispanic. She looked like she could be your grandma.
You shut up, all right? You shut up.
The shit your family does.
In a world where a lady doesn't that's enough of that.
I'd kill to actually have one of those. Bobcats are awesome. Lynx are really cool
Is
too.
that a bobcat? That's a link. That's a bobcat, right?
Yes, either that or it's a miniature snow leopard. But because of the size of the tail, it's more likely a bobcat. That or a lynx, because they had actually no, it's not a lynx. The lynx are about the same, almost the same size as like a mountain lion to a bobcat, but their hair on their ears are tufted out longer.
Yeah.
The bobcats have the same. They have the same features as a lynx with that tuft out on their hair, but they have the smaller. The whole reason why they call them bobcat is the tail it's a bob, not a tail.
Yeah, the tail is real short. But man, I can't. No. And then what about the one that I said? You know that was a white person fucking around with that big ass, that flying fucking harpoon, that whatever bug that was, that looked like it could just take your life by looking at you. That was a white person. You know that, right?
I wouldn't know. I didn't see that one.
Shit. Oh, you didn't see? Well, let me show you. No. Let's not let you miss this. Hold on a second. Fuck that noise.
I mean, look at half the people in Texas. Half of them is like Mexican. You got those fucking mosquitoes can stand on their head and fuck you up your ass because they're so big.
All right, hold on. I don't know why my computer's acting so fucking slow right now. All right. Where is that fucking thing? And I can't stand the fact that you brought that shark. Did you see the one with the shark came up? Lady stuck her face in the water.
On the kayak, yeah.
Backed up, and the fucking shark came up jumping. No.
But see,
And
here's
then
here's the problem with sharks. If you're a surfer, shark bites you, heal up, you get the fuck back out there and do it again. It ain't just white people. Any surfer that does that will do that. Any kayaker that loves kayaking out in the ocean will do the same thing. Even if a shark comes up and attacks you, you're like, fuck that shit, I'm going to go right back out there again. It's not like I died. And sharks will not normally bite people. They try to. They take a snip. They don't like it. They take the fuck off. Unless you're a fucking easy prey, then they'll fucking take your ass. Other than that, sharks do not fuck with you.
Yeah.
You can go up to a straight up 20-foot fucking great white shark. If you don't look like a piece of fucking meat to them, they might nibble at you, but they will not kill you.
All right.
Unless you're an easy prey.
Look at this damn thing. Hold on a second. Look at this damn thing. That thing looks like it'll suck your life away in 0.1 second.
No, see, that shit that white people mess with. That's
Mm-mm.
You can't even see the guy, so you can't even tell if it's white.
Hold on a second. Back this shit up. Look at the hand. Okay.
That looks kind of brownish to me.
There's no melanin there whatsoever.
Yeah,
That's white.
And because it's actually that's more of a brown person.
Oh man, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Stop it. Oh, wait. Let's not even. This one.
Look at that. That looks like it came out of Mexico, no less.
Fuck off.
Look at the hands, the rough the hands are too. It looks like a out in the field worker. Out in their field worker, not a slave, out in the field worker.
Here's one. Check this one out.
Whoa.
That's a white person.
You can't even see it.
Wouldn't you give your hand to a friend? Wait. Look at this. That's a white person.
That's any zookeeper person.
Let's see if anyone. Big nice surprise.
This is not a white person. You got white parents, don't you? But
White parents, no shoes.
Let that motherfucker go.
Look at that. Look like a black person there fucking handling that one.
Big nice surprise. Just caught.
You got white parents, don't you? Wait. Let's see.
Yeah, I never saw that. That's funny.
Oh, I did this one for Jedi. Watch. Next episode of Marvel's What If. Tony uses the Infinity Stone to go back in time.
But something goes horribly, horribly wrong. It turns him into
Iron Dino.
Oh my god.
Next episode of Marvel's What If. This one.
You should be working for Disney for that one.
Do I even have to say it?
And the shark that was in that picture, that's not a deadly shark either.
That's a fucking tiger shark.
No, that wasn't a tiger shark. Look at the mouth. Look at the mouth. Look at the way it opens up. It's not a tiger shark.
Please.
That wouldn't even be able to do any damage to you. It doesn't even have the teeth to actually kill you.
Yes, it does, man.
No. It's almost like a nurse shark. And if you remember the video or the pictures that I took of John during the cruise, messing with a nurse shark, kissing the fucker, no less. That was so funny.
Face the shark head on, stop and make eye contact with it. And if you need to use your...
You see...
The bigger problem with a lot of sharks out in the ocean is the reason why they actually attack us. They
face
think
the shark head on
in the ocean. Half y'all morons swim with your fucking feet. Drop your feet motion. Go just with your hands. Because when you do your feet, the way you do your feet, you're usually looking like a goddamn seal. Hence the reason why they attack you. That your body puts off so much electromagnetic static. That's the other reason why they attack you. They're attracted to electric pulses.
All right, this one I'm going to show you. I couldn't say white people because I couldn't tell. But what do you got to say to this one?
Tiger shark!
Well, why?
I mentioned that one. It's like, you would want to fucking hug that motherfucker.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you all the way. No,
You'd want
thank
to
you.
take it home, put it in a goddamn fucking tank, and keep it as a pet. See, this is my problem with this whole shit. I'd love to get one of those like Wildcats or something like that. That way, when people come the fuck over, like, holy shit, I don't want to come in here. No, you can come in here, no problem. You piss me off once, that fucker's gonna know it's gonna take your ass the fuck out. Or like you get into one of those places, you haven't paid rent. Yeah, I did. Try to fuck with me now. Can't have that in here, motherfucker. Tell this cat it needs to leave my house. Get a goddamn fucking panther, not that Black Panther. I'm like, have you seen any other fucking panther that's been out there that's any other color than black? Are you fucking kidding me? Then they use that stupid meme junk. You got the Pink Panther. That's a fucking cartoon. What the fuck? Thank God they haven't fucked up the Pink Panther yet. And I mean the cartoon.
Give it time.
No, they won't fuck that up. They don't know how to.
Give it time.
The movie,
They're gonna
the
change
live
it.
action movies, yes, they might have fucked those ones up.
They're
But
gonna
they
call
didn't
it the
fuck up the
Lavender
original.
Panther. Watch, they're gonna change it to the Lavender Panther.
It wouldn't be the Pink Panther anymore. And
And let me tell you, I think
the only
think
rare
Pink Panther's
occurrence,
cool.
the only rare occurrence you'll ever see of a panther being any other color is a albino. Yeah, I know. That's the funny thing. If you really look close, a black panther isn't necessarily fully black. It actually does have different colors, and it is spotted.
Wait a minute. Wait.
No, it's no joke. If you look at
Wait,
pictures of a panther, if you look at pictures of a panther, they are spotted.
Hold on, Steve-O. Which Steve-O is this? If this is the Steve-O I'm thinking of, tell me something from the past. Jay Steve-O. Is this the Steve-O I knew from? Is this the Steve-O I knew from iBlog and Vaughn? It is you, brother. That long time no fucking see, man. All right, I got you here. I got you covered, brother. I'm glad you came in, man. I'm glad you came in. We're just talking random shit. Usually it's boxing, Steve-O, but I gave Jeremy reign, and he got to choose what we talked about. So, Senior Jeremy is responsible for the direction of the conversation tonight. And mind you, he's not really into boxing like me and the rest of this groups are. So, oh, you've seen the boxing stuff? Cool.
Yeah, people know how to actually watch videos outside of your lives, dude. The shit.
See, now you're making me sound like self-centered. Now you're making me sound like a self-centered narcissist. You fuck.
Is there a problem with that?
I'm not self-centered.
Is there a problem with it?
That's you.
Is there a problem with it?
Yeah, there's a problem with being a
How's
self-centered.
there a problem with it? What's wrong with that? Fucking Holland. Oh my God, it's hard to actually hear from people that live on that fucking little island.
I think, well, Jay Steve-O here, he comes from one of the coolest countries. I mean, like drugs.
I know,
out
he
here.
just said it. Holland, you dumbass.
Yeah, well,
I know how to read.
Well, motherfucker, I'm multitasking here.
You're behind, like
Yeah.
3 steps behind. I can read.
You know what?
It's
I got a
really hard
challenge
to
for
hear
you.
from
I got
people
a
that
challenge
come
for you.
from that little ass
Why
fucking
don't
island.
you start streaming on your channel? Get on StreamYard, do all this shit that I do, and try to be on time with everything. You fuck.
I could. I have too much time to do it. I just don't like doing it. 'Cause I'm definitely not going to do it on fucking YouTube. Are you kidding me? 30%? Are you guys fucking insane? I go to fucking Rumble where I can actually talk like an adult too, for that matter.
Hey, Steve-O, don't mind us. We got this like Abbott and Costello thing going on. Although I'm still trying to figure
No,
out.
we're not Abbott and Costello. It's more like the Odd Couple. Are you kidding me?
All right, who's Oscar and who's Felix? Never mind. I'm definitely Oscar. Never mind. I'm definitely Oscar. Never mind. Fuck off. Fuck you. I shouldn't have used that one.
I don't even have to say a damn thing.
Yeah. Fuck you.
God damn. Felix, a little bit of dementia going on, no less.
Hey, are you going to the February trip?
What? No, I can't.
Why can't you?
Don't have the money. I haven't paid off the bill from the first one.
Oh shit. Well, I'll pay out the bill and start saving for the next one. I'm going on the next one.
What next one?
They're doing it again this February.
I know that. You said the next one. What do you mean next one?
Oh, not the no. I know they got one coming in October. I ain't doing that one.
Why?
Because I got the bills
Is
with
it
the
too
house
cold?
to worry about.
You need to stop with the excuses. You got time to drop that, stop that, and do something else. You come up with so many excuses, Jed.
I don't care. I have one excuse. The house has been the only excuse. That's been the focal point of
Before
all
you
my
had
things.
that house, you had no excuse and you didn't show up.
No, because I didn't have any money, and I'm too proud to be taking.
You have no money for the fucking house. How are you doing the house in?
That's different. I was able to get donations for that.
Yeah, he's using the donations you guys give him, which why he keeps saying give to the less fortunate, because his ass needs that house.
Why you gotta put it that way, man? You're an asshole.
Should be using that money to do like what Jedi does, put it towards y'all's fucking your VPNs and your Streamlabs and all that shit.
Yeah, I gotta pay for Streamlab coming up, man, because it's gonna hurt. It's definitely gonna hurt.
Because the amount of people you're going to have in the channel when you end up doing the next, what is it, pay-per-view fight that you do?
Yeah, there'll be quite a few people in here for that shit.
What is it? What is it? 6 people is the highest amount on a free count?
On the free account, it's 6 people. That's including the streamer, the host.
The host?
Yeah. With the account that I got now, I can have, I think, 10 people, including the host.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. They need to fix that shit, honestly. Gone were the days when freaking broadband was the actual websites that people went to and was free as fuck. But now we gotta gotta make it. Have you seen that shit? The way the internet's trying to fucking pretty much make you pay for everything now.
Oh yeah.
Unfucking
Yeah. I mean, dude,
just to access your email, it's going to want to make you pay a certain amount. Like, are you kidding me?
I remember once upon a time, especially with the dial-up, because you could use the local libraries IP and get free internet. Internet used to be free. It was for basically scientists to trade information quickly.
No.
But yeah, now they're just raking you over the coals with all these different apps. You got to pay for every fucking app. It's like ridiculous. Seriously ridiculous.
Oh, and speaking other woke shit out there, have you seen the new it wasn't even a commercial. It was a party that Sir Charles Barkley hosted saying, you better drink this fucking beer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He bought like cases of Bud Light, so you better drink this fucking beer. Are you fucking kidding me? How best to throw your fucking career down the tubes? I mean, he hasn't been doing basketball for quite a while now, but unfucking real. Fucking forces people. He buys the fucking beer on purpose to fucking shell out at his fucking party. Like, expecting people to buy this shit? You just fucking ruined your out of fucking basketball career.
I want to ask you a question. All right, have you ever seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Jeremy?
motherfucker, I'm gonna ask you this question. Did you forget how fucking old I am?
I know how old you are. Have you seen the movie?
I'm gonna ask that question again.
Okay. No,
Forget how fucking
there's
old I am?
there's a method to my madness. Have you seen Breakfast Club?
Oh my god, are you serious?
Have you
gonna
seen it?
ask another stupid question again?
Okay. Now,
Did we not both grow up in the 80s?
yeah. Listen, all right. The reason why I asked this question, all right,
Unreal.
because this is going back on the point that I made earlier. All right. Now I know that you're a comic book purist, all right, but going with the premises going with the premise I just told you, right? This is what made me mad about Clown, all right, is that
Who?
he didn't look at the show as a coming of age show. He looked at now coming of age shows. I love coming of age shows because it's just something for each generation. And I like watching each different generation come up with their coming of age show. It just so happens I thought this was an excellent. It was using the premise of comic books, yes, but first and foremost, it was a coming of age show, and I thought it was done well. But because of him and a lot of other people like him, I'm saying I understand you're a purist, you're a comic book purist. I get that, but when you have people as popular as they are say, "Oh, this is garbage because this, that, and the other," instead of giving it a shot, to be honest, I don't even think he saw the show at all.
I wouldn't watch it either.
To actually give it a chance. You understand?
Who would?
I gave it, huh?
Who would?
But again, the people
Who else? Okay, here's the other problem why Miss Marvel was so trash. Who else was in that show?
It was all the show was filled with new people.
Who else was in that show that thinks it was supposed to be all about her?
The show was about her.
Miss Marvel. It was supposed to be about Miss Marvel. Who else was in there?
Miss Marvel was the central character, but they also had.
Who else was in there?
Hold on a second. Well, at the end, Captain Marvel came in at the very end.
And she thought that show was supposed to be all about her. And she got pissed because it wasn't all about her.
Hold on a second. That was an end credit scene at the end of the last. It was one end credit scene, and that was it. Then it was the second end credit scene. The first end credit scene was about Kamala finding out that she had a mutant gene in her. It wasn't just the bangle that gave her the power. She had
no. We already know that. It's just like what is it? In the time jumping one with that group, the one chick that had the bangle too, and technically that chick was supposed to be one of the half of the Wonder Twins.
Wonder Twins weren't in Marvel?
No. I'm talking about DC.
Oh.
And that concept where they fuck with shit. Like, if you remember what the fuck was that damn time jumping one? The one that had the two dudes. Actually, yeah, two of the dudes from the prison TV show. God damn it.
Oh, the guy that played the
two guys. They were
he played Mr. Frost or something like that.
Yeah.
Where he had the ice gun and then his
Frost and then the guy with fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
In that show, the one chick that you see that came out, the Deepak Chopra chick, whatever the fuck you want to call her, she had a wristband thing too. And like, are you kidding me? No, the Wonder Twins didn't have fucking wrist power to do that shit. They're almost literally mutants too that were able to switch into different shit as well. Now they want to switch it and say, oh, it was a bangle that gave her that. The only person in the DC comics that really had a bangle to do that was the chick that used animal powers. Her bangle was the actual power that did that.
Wasn't that the necklace?
Necklace, bangle, they switched that one around too. But how are you going to do that to a character that's supposed to be already pre-established using a power like that? That's not a mutant. That's using a necklace to do that shit.
I
And then
remember.
fuck
I
around
remember
with a person in the mutant world when she was already established through games only, because she never really had a comic book until the game came out first.
I remember.
Okay, she's a mutant then, but now when they put her in a TV show, oh, she's an Inhuman because Disney didn't have Fox. They bought out Fox before they even made that Miss Marvel fucking TV show. So they already had the rights to fucking change her into a fucking mutant.
No. Listen. Because there's a lot of timing involved. And from what I understand, just because they had bought the rights and bought Fox out, they weren't able to use those characters until their time limit came up. That's how come. Like Daredevil, the Daredevil show is coming out first. All right, and they were able to start production on that because you're talking about the Netflix series, right?
Don't get me started on Daredevil right now.
All right.
It's bad enough. It's bad enough. Even in the comics, they fucked it up. Daredevil's apparently dead right now, and they're using.
Guess who else? Guess who else died recently? Actually, this week.
And they're using someone else that has nothing to do with Daredevil because she's not blind. Elektra is not Daredevil.
Yeah, but Elektra's badass, and she had her own comic for a while too.
Yes, she had a well-established, and she's not blind. Why she took on the mantle of Daredevil is beyond me. But one cool thing I heard recently about a Daredevil thing, Jennifer Garner is reprising her role as Elektra in the new Deadpool.
Yep. And they're going to have Jean Grey and Scarlet Witch go at it in the movie too. In the
I already know how that's going to end.
In the 868 universe.
I'm going to state this right now. I already know how that's going to end because there's no fucking way. I don't care how badass she thinks she is with that woke horseshit she did with that fucking Scarlet Witch. She can't beat Jean Grey. Jean Grey could not even Professor Xavier could stop her power. Her power is so
the
powerful.
only problem is that Scarlet Witch is a nexus being, and her being that's like a pillar, right? That's like a pillar in time. So I'm going to tell you right now, Scarlet Witch will beat she'll beat Jean Grey every time.
No,
every time because Scarlet Witch has the ability to warp reality. Jean Grey can't do that.
She also has other extra ability. Jean Grey, she still has the Phoenix.
The Phoenix Force, yeah, I understand that. But even
that's omnipotent power.
Yeah, but see, that's just it. No matter how much power Jean Grey has as the Phoenix, even the Dark Phoenix, because she was at her strongest when she was the Dark Phoenix, even her at her strongest could not even come close to Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch being a Nexus being, okay?
She's not a Nexus being. She's the daughter of Magneto.
Yes.
That's not even close to being full Nexus power. The only child in the Nexus power of the X-Men was Professor Xavier's unknown bastard child, who was mentally ill and had to be locked up.
Let me tell Felipe. Yeah, we're just talking. We're talking comics and stuff like that now. We were talking boxing earlier. Sorry if it's not on the subject you want, but thank you for stopping by anyway. I appreciate it. Much love to you, and catch us this weekend. We're gonna do a stream this weekend on the fights that's coming up. So Saturday and Sunday for sure. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jeremy. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but go ahead.
The like I was saying, the only like major level Nexus power, as you were calling it, was the bastard child of Professor Xavier, who's mentally fucking ill. If he were to actually become sane, he could kill the world with one fucking.
Yeah, you're
thought.
talking about Legion.
Yes.
Yes. Legion
And,
wasn't an
even then, that's you were saying that's like saying that you could take fucking Scarlet Witch's power and beat him. No, there's no fucking way. He's mentally ill. The only thing she would be able to do to him is make him become sane, and then he'd be able to kill her with one thought.
But the thing is, I'm not sure you're understanding the extent of Scarlet Witch's power. It's not just
it's limited.
It's not
heavily
no,
limited.
Actually her power is unlimited. That's the thing.
Heavily limited.
No, her power is unlimited. She has chaos magic. On top of the chaos magic, she has reality warping abilities. On top of that, she is a mutant. All this these are factors you're not taking into consideration. She is the fact that she's a Nexus being is the most prevalent.
Mm-mm.
I'm not taking away from the fact that Jean Grey with the Phoenix power is not powerful. Yes, she's omnipotent, but then if you put Jean Grey up against the Beyonder, who's stronger? The Beyonder. If you put the Beyonder against the one above all, who's more powerful? Still the one above all. There's levels to the omnipotence. You understand? And it just so happens that Scarlet Witch is definitely above Jean Grey.
You're saying Nexus power is above a god? No.
Well, it depends. God, big G or little G? Because Thor's a god.
God power. Omnipotence is God power. There's zero limit to that. God power goes beyond even Nexus power.
Okay. One of the strongest comic book characters ever written was the Molecule Man. All right. He was one of the strongest mutants out there. In actuality, in the original story, it was because the Molecule Man came into existence is why the Beyonder saw a crack in his reality, and it was a point in time where Molecule Man had come into his powers. All right, Molecule Man was the top dog when it came to mutants in Marvel Comics. He never used it. He was obscure. And then you have people like Franklin Richards, and you have there's even a more powerful one than Franklin Richards. I can't remember it. He was in one comic book, and it was the X-Men. Oh, what was the fuck his name?
Yeah, the first mutant. He's the strongest as well.
The first mutant, wasn't that Apocalypse?
Yep.
So like
he birthed himself into being.
Well, it didn't hurt any that he got a hold of some of the Sentinels. Sentinels? Yeah. Some of the Sentinels equipment. What the fuck is it? Yeah.
The power absorption.
I'm saying
Sentinels only had one thing: power absorption.
Sentinels, not the Sentinels. The guys that made the Sentinels. What the fuck are their names? The big giant robot looking motherfuckers.
Those are the Sentinels.
Those are the Sentinels?
The big giant robots that would take the powers of mutants and stop their mutant power were Sentinels.
They're the ones that created the...
No, they didn't create the Sentinels. The Sentinels didn't create themselves.
No, I think we both got it. I think we both got it wrong.
No. The person that made the Sentinels was a guy that was against mutants, who found out later on he was a mutant.
Oh, wait, no, not Sentinels. God damn it. I'm thinking...
You just froze out again.
All right, I came back. The guys that made the Eternals. Remember the Eternals movie? Did you see that?
Yes. That was the shittiest fucking movie I've ever seen, and a portrayal for the Eternals. And he froze out again. What the fuck? This is a reason why never, ever, ever to trust Comcast. And knowing is half the battle. Oh, shit. Hurry up, Jed. Get back in here. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Holy Jesus shit. Your internet sucks assholes. Anyway, until you get back, I'm going to explain something. The only gripe I had about, no, I can't even see you or hear you yet. Anyway, the Transformers movie that just recently came out with I tried to look through that shit because they said it went woke on that one too, saying someone said pronouns in that shit. I didn't see or hear anybody say pronouns, but the thing I thought was cool at the very end is they're going to do a crossover with G.I. Joes in the next Transformer movie. You still have a spinning wheel of death showing, Jed, if you're trying to talk, because you're not talking. All you see is a spinning wheel of death. What I don't get as well is when y'all get cut out like that, how the fuck does the damn Streamlabs still stay up? Shouldn't it cut the Streamlabs off too? It's like I've basically taken over the Streamlabs thing when you cut out like that. It doesn't make sense. Did you look that up to make sure? Or are you just basing that off some kind of guess? Okay. Because I when it comes to those, the god levels, the supreme being types, I never really followed them, like the Celestials, the Eternals, the fuck it, because there was like a whole bunch. There was like 5 or 6 different types of like omnipotent beings like that, like the Celestials, Eternals. Because if I remember correctly, what the fuck, Jean Grey's her Phoenix was part of the collective of gods too. I can't remember what god though. Shi'ar, the Shi'ar, god damn it, Shi'atari, I want to say. I know it's something close. The Shi'ar, that's it, Shi'ar. Did you fix your internet? You're still in a spinning wheel of death, man. Get in here. Fucking weird as hell. Hang look up shit. Waiting for you to get back in here. Ew. What the fuck? Oh, that's another one that's pissing me off. The new fucking they should have erased that motherfucker and replaced him with Michael B. Jordan, even though Michael B. Jordan is a bit of a woke piece of shit. But the new sequels to Last Man on Earth, basically. Okay, now you got a solid thing there, but are you there? Yeah, I'd have to go with it's a no. You haven't gotten your volume back. That is some weird ass shit. Hell, my cable doesn't even do this weird ass shit. I'm not like once or twice out of several months does my actual cable go down, and I have to wait like 6 to 12 hours before it actually comes back on. But it doesn't do what it's doing to you guys, where it just cuts you out like this. That allows you to get on. All right. Figures. Thank Comcast